Creating folders is next on the list, but I've already covered that in the last video. Next is empty trash. Let me show you how to erase things in the pool. You see this file here? It's being used once in the project. We can tell by the number 1 here. Now let's go to the project page and delete this file. An easy way to do this is right-click on the file and choose Select in Project. There it is. Now press the Delete key on your keyboard. Go back to the pool and you'll see that the file doesn't have a number beside it anymore. Now let's delete the file in the pool by pressing the Delete key. A dialog box pops up asking us what to do. You can send the file to the trash, which just moves it to Cubase's trash bin, or you can remove from pool, which means that it will be removed from this Cubase project, but the file will be left on the hard drive without being deleted. You can also cancel. I'm going to press cancel now. Let's try something else. What if you had hundreds of files that weren't being used and you wanted to move them all to the trash? You could right-click and select Remove Unused Media. This opens the same dialog box as before. This time, select Trash. You'll notice that the files go into the trash bin. Remember that this is not the trash bin or recycle bin of the operating system that you are using. It's Cubase's trash bin, which is something totally different. Now let's use the menu item, Empty Trash. A slightly different dialog box pops up and asks you if you want to erase the files in the trash bin, remove them from the pool, or cancel this operation. If you say erase, you are permanently erasing the files from Cubase and your hard drive. Once you do this, there is no way to recover them. Only use this at the very end of a project or if you are 100% sure you don't need the file. Remove from the pool simply removes the file from Cubase but leaves it on your hard drive. I've already shown you Prepare Archive and Set Pool Record folder in the other pool videos. Minimize File is next. This is when you want to erase unused portions of an audio file. Look at this file here. We only need this small portion. Make sure the file is selected and press Ctrl or Command F. This opens the pool and shows the selected audio file. The command is under the Audio menu. This file can now be minimized because we're only using a small section from it. The rest will be erased permanently. A dialog like this will come up. Minimizing files will clear the entire edit history. Do you want to go on? This means that the undo history will be erased. Cubase has unlimited undos. All your undos under the Edit menu History won't be there anymore. If you're sure you want this, then press Minimize. This feature is usually used once the project is finished and you're just minimizing files to save disk space. It's not something you'll do all the time. Once you use this command, you should save your project, as the file size for that audio file has now changed, and the Cubase project file needs to be saved to remember this change. New version creates an imaginary copy of the audio file. Both versions are referencing the same audio file on the hard drive, so this doesn't actually make a new copy of the file on your hard drive for you. It's just a new edit version for you to use. You can insert files from the pool to the project page by dragging them in or using the Insert into Project command. @Cursor inserts the file wherever you place the cursor. @Origin is a little trickier to explain, but it's the original start time where a clip was recorded in the project. This is known as origin time. You could use this if you recorded a file into Cubase and then accidentally erased it. You might be worried because you're not sure where the audio file began. Take, for instance, this file here. The origin time is listed here. Let's delete the file in the project page and use Insert into Project @Origin from the Pool submenu. Make sure you've selected the right track so that Cubase will place the audio file in the correct position. And there you go. You can change the origin time of a file by moving the desired position and then selecting Update Origin under the Audio menu. Select in Project is fairly obvious. When this is used, whatever file you've selected in the pool will be selected in the project. Search Media allows you to find files in the pool or in other places on the computer. It functions exactly the same as the pool search function that we discussed in the previous videos on the pool. The other three options in the right-click menu are for processing files in the pool. For example, if you want to reverse an audio file, you can right-click on the file, then choose Process, and finally choose Reverse. And that's it for the pool.